Hello, Gravy Timothy's, and welcome back to some more Hearts of Iron 4 on the brand new DLC, where guess what? We've got brand new achievements to do. But surprisingly, quite a few of them look very fun, and we're going to crack on with a few of the easy ones, less country-specific ones, and get them all out the way in hopefully one video. And obviously they have added new achievements to a whole bunch of nations we've already completed and done all the achievements for, so I might wrap up a few of those in a cleanup episode, but for now, we are going to the Soviet Union. I'm just going to call this one Please God Go Right. And we're playing the Soviets simply down to the fact they've actually gone ahead and added a new achievement for them to do. That being the Tsar Bomba. As Tsarist Russia complete the special project for the thermonuclear bomb. Now we also have a whole bunch more added that we're going to go ahead and attempt to do. We've got super heavy metal. Just go ahead and complete the special research for land cruisers, intercontinental bombers, super heavy battleships, damn it, successfully execute a dam busting raid, and Bullseye, successfully launch a raid on a landmark. But for now, we've got to go ahead and flip on over all the way over here to Tsarist Russia. Now we are going to go ahead, try get this done as quickly as we can. We don't want to be waiting around because we're all going to get crippled, as you know, doing a damn civil war in this game. But if we are quick enough, which means we are going to do a bit of cheesing to win this as quick as we can, we should be fine. Okay, first step in us actually getting something going here is we want to go ahead and boost world tension as high as we can get it. I know, it sounds crazy at the moment, but trust me. There you go, funny when I unpause, just watch that thing ticks on up. We need to get it to around 50 so that we can trigger the civil war as quickly as we can, because we want to lend-lease all our equipment over to Spain, which we currently can't do because of our 10 limit. Yeah, we're also just going to blast west as quick as we can. We're not going to bother taking Vladivostok and all the east side. We're just going to put some troops on to hold it and get as far west as we can. There you go. We've got our tension all the way up to 62%. People are going to hate us in the world, but that's just going to have to be the case, sadly. And now we can go ahead and lend-lease to our own accord. Okay, excellent. We're going to send all our equipment over to Spain, and they're not going to receive any of this, by the way. And then we are just going to trigger the civil war by simply getting Stalin a little bit agitated. There you go. He's kicked it off. We're going to get ourselves the second Russian civil war, and sure, it ain't too pretty, but it'll do. And then I'm just going to go ahead and take all my lend-lease back from the Spanish, and boom, I am the one with all the equipment. Our partisans also spawned down in Vladivostok, which is good. We are going to get the army rushed on over to the west now. I've just converted all our units to our Stariki, which is the best thing we have, because I did do the old exploit where you actually swap the units before you leave onto an artillery division, delete all the other ones, and then, well, there you go. I just immediately destroy them because they've got no artillery in them. But yeah, the Russians will be able to get actual divisions out, so we need to make sure that we are moving as quickly as we can here. So yeah, as like Russian units flip over, I can show you what I mean. I've transferred them all over just to a single artillery piece, and that is all they have, bar their NKVD units. So I'm just going to go ahead, transfer them into our cavalry, add them to the army, and just go all the way west as quick as we can. But yeah, even if they get enough XP to make a unit, I have taken all the rifles with me, so they'll struggle to get them out. Their NKVD units are a problem, but they've only got 18 of them. The Soviets only start with that many, so we can get around them by just walking around them and then dealing with them that way. Yeah, it's definitely the easiest way to actually cheese the civil war as best as you can. The only downside, obviously, being is that you raise tension so damn high. It pretty much means we aren't going to be doing any expansion, but we don't need to do any expansion as Russia. We've already got so much damn land. Japan declared on the Soviets. Okay, very interesting. Wasn't expecting that one. Okay, the Soviets actually joined the Chinese United Front at the end there. That is so damn cursed. Unbelievably cursed. I think I actually need to go capitulate China. I could restart here, and this probably wouldn't happen, but I'm going to go along with the ride here. Yeah, I'm not allowed to join Japan's faction, so we are just going to have to figure this out a different way. Okay, wait, this actually gives me desperate measures as well. The only other thing that's bad about this is I am getting the nationalist uprisings, which I would have been able to beat. Unfortunately, if we got the peace deal, we don't get that, so they're going to keep popping out, but desperate measures might make it worth it. Love how we did this just so that we wouldn't get crippled by like their endless war, and now we're just in endless war. There's no point rushing it, but the Mongol horde has decided to ram its way through China, and we'll make a pretty quick work of it. Okay, peace, and I actually have the majority of the war score in the China war, so I guess I could technically help myself. This is so unbelievably cursed, but we're keeping going. Okay, well, that went a very different path that I was not expecting, but I like it. Okay, I mean, having all our equipment sent off means that we're actually not in a terrible shape. We're 46k guns in the hole. A lot of that is obviously garrisoning China, and also down to the fact I did just transfer my units over to an 18 width, which we're gonna build up anyway. But yeah, I think we're in a pretty good spot. And I would have released China as a puppet, but I was just worried Japan, because they can in fact manually just fire on all the warlords and stuff, would just do that. Instead, I'm going to keep it like this, and hopefully we don't come to blows, because I don't really want to deal with that front. Well, literally, as I say that, yeah, I thought they may have already done that on the Soviets. That's how they ended up fighting, but I guess not, so I have nothing over there anyway. I guess they're going to win that. Well, just as the Tsar has arrived, Germany has just declared on both Poland, Lithuania, and all of the Baltics I've just seen, and they haven't even taken the Czechs yet. So we might be in for a good game if the Germans fumble this. Oh, you know, their allies are fumbling this because they didn't guarantee them, and Poland's not joining their faction, so they're just going to get Poland for free. Great work, guys. Yeah, I really ain't too sure how this is going to work now with the Germans like this. They actually gave up the Czechs as well, which means they aren't fighting the allies. Either good or bad for us, I don't know. But I've got an aggression pact with them for now. I used Diplo guy on it, and now we're going to try and sneak... Well, we're not going to try and sneak into Finland. I've got a better idea. There we go. Can't really think of anything, but that is gonna do. We no longer have to worry about Finland going into the continuation war. Again, I don't care about any expansion. I just want to be able to hold out the best of my ability, so making sure I don't have to worry about troops up in Finland is amazing. Oh, I'm glad the invasion of Poland and the Baltics wasn't what pushed this over the edge. It was the German invasion of Portugal. Obviously, because we got desperate measures off of China, we can also now do lessons of war and not have to worry about pretty much going into any fight with any debuffs at all. You know, can't play Tsarist Russia without the battle priest. Okay, Germans got their goal on me already, so as soon as they can break their non-aggression pact, which will be very soon, by the way, they're probably going to come straight in on us. Oh, and in they come. Our hope is we can really hold back the Germans and, well, I guess the Axis offensive as much as we can here. It looks like we're doing pretty well. I have stacked up the defense on my units a lot, and I'm just going to keep spamming them out. We really don't have any countermeasures for invading, though, and also, the gun's not great. But for now, all we care about is holding them back, which we're going to be able to do by the looks of it. And once we got the Germans whittled down enough, we'll think about some sort of counterattack eventually. Probably just going to be from Cass, I'll be real with you. Okay, fix the gun issue, mostly by just buying Turkish guns off the market and Finnish ones. Thank you, Finland, by the way. And it looks like we've stabilized the front. We've probably got blitzed on casualties there, quite bad, but I think we've definitely left a bigger mark in the German forces there. Great thing about the new DLC and the update is obviously Germany is now limited with their economy by the fact that they need to loot people to be able to actually keep up their MIFO bills thing now, which they are currently sitting at 27% consumer good factor, which will only get worse over time as they run out of places to take. Okay, we're testing out our lock bombing right now on the Kiel Canal. See if that actually works. We had a 75% chance doing it, and we did it. Now, for our achievement, we do have to do a dam busting raid, which I am now going to go ahead and start preparing. I do want to try out a few more of these raids as well and see if we can actually do some damage here. Okay, 74%, 75% chance we get this. Might as well go with the 74 because we will be taking a bit less risk there. We'll see if this succeeds. If it does, we will get our first achievement. Come on, Earth Shaker Bomb. Will the timing right there? We didn't quite get that one. Yeah, I mean, Critical failure, not great. Oh, and of course, now the AI is trying to raid me back in St. Petersburg, which I have a 69% chance of repelling. I'm gonna have to try and get that up a little bit more. Okay, yeah, I got another 75% chance. Surely we cannot fail this, right? I mean, if I do, I'm not too sure whatever dam I can hit, because we've got to cool down on actually getting in on them again. So please succeed. Come on, hit. Okay, 75% chance. Clearly, I definitely shouldn't go to the casino anytime soon. Okay, 90% chance to blow up the Romanian oil fields. Will this work, or am I once again cursed? Another tactical time. Okay, we actually got one for once. Okay, that's pretty good, though. That is local available oil minus 50%. Not an achievement, but it's just, you know, just a personal achievement for me. I actually managed to do something. Oh, 75% chance. Where have I seen that number before? Will we get it this time around? I feel like I'm endlessly being trolled every time. There's an autosave, of course. Always gotta have the autosave. That only... There you go. Achievement unlocked. We blew the... Damn it! Nice. Okay, that is the first achievement we have got. We're still working on everything else. We've still got to launch a raid on a landmark. We're working on the special research as well. I've already got the battleships, and I'm working on the intercontinental bomber. Land Cruiser's going to be the last one, and of course, we are going for the Tsar Bomba. Now, whilst we don't even really need to push the Germans out, I am starting to amass a new force. I'm making some new divisions. We got Cass out finally, and we're probably going to go ahead and push into the Baltics first. Obviously, it looks the best place to go, even if it's absolutely stacked currently. But yeah, our defense pretty damn concrete. There's no way they're getting any further into us. In fact, yeah, they're up to 100% on their consumer good factory, so it's pretty much GG for them. I've got a very special present for Mr. Mustache Man. Never mind. No, I don't. Well, that is a birthday ruined. Okay, I'm about to have plenty more gifts for him soon. I was kind of hoping I could get this counterattack going with a bang, the bang being Berlin, but I guess this will just have to do. Oh, we got the Germans running all the way back pretty easy. Our army is overrunning them pretty damn quickly, actually. I thought they'd put up a bit more of a fight because I got so many damn units, but no, they're cowards. They're terrible. Okay. I think it's safe to say that's the German army. At least a good portion of it currently encircled. Oh, apparently that got him very upset. He's coming back, ramming into my lines. I don't think that's going to go anywhere, bud. Oh yeah, speaking of which, by the way, we're up to 14 million casualties currently on the Germans, so you really should not push your luck. Yeah, I'm actually kind of glad you dropped that little surprise present on Berlin now, because right now how easily I just walked into it. I don't know why, I've only just realized the Dutch are... we've got both the Dutch Reich, and then we've also got Reich Commissariat Nederlanden. I'm not too sure the logistics here, but we're fighting both of them, so it doesn't matter. Okay, sadly, even though this is available, I don't think we're going to be able to do the bullseye one, because there's actually no raids we can do on monuments. I thought we might be able to, like, get the New York one, but I guess it's all German uniques. We can't also do Big Ben or anything, but yeah, that's fine. Bit sad, but whatever. We can still get 2 more achievements, though. We just gotta get ourselves Super Heavy Metal and the Tsar Bomba, obviously, which I am working on both of them. I only need the rat now, finally, which I will get as soon as I've done... Oh, actually, I think I can start researching it now. Okay, just before we capitulate the Germans, let's go ahead and see if we can't get ourselves a... I didn't even see the nuclear explosion, but apparently it went off. Oh, there it... Sorry, a bit delayed. For a second then, I thought I'd actually failed a 90% chance. It would just be super fitting at this point, wouldn't it? Okay, now once the Hungarians capitulate there, that is the end of that. And we ended up with 22 million Germans gone. 17 from us. Actually, quite a few from the Allies as well. That's almost impressive. Hey, you know, obviously we don't want to give the AI too much credit. It has been buffed in the new patch, but it's no better than me. I keep forgetting as well, I just own all of China, don't I, for the most part. Also, Japan is still kicking, and other than losing Okinawa, looks like they still got a bit of a fight left in them. Wait until I get over there. Oh, well, on my way to capitulating Hungary, I found 2.4% of the self-propelled super heavy howitzer. Where's the rest rest of it. Okay, this is gonna get messy. Okay, not horrendous. Pretty much got everything, actually, other than Italy, which I didn't even attempt to go for. We even got ourselves the Grand Duchy of Iberia now. Interesting. Oh, actually, because I puppeted the Germans as well, aren't they technically monarchists now? I guess not, unless that's Kaiser Johann Amen. You know, I was going to release puppets, but I actually kind of like the way this looks in a very weird way. Okay, now all we do is finish up our research, and we are actually done completely. Now, last thing I need to do is a land cruiser, which I'm probably just going to have to go AFK for. It's going to be 900 days, which is funny. We've almost got the thermonuclears. I think we're halfway done, so that's 400 days. And yeah, that's it. We have completed our tasks, other than the one obviously I can't get. I guess it's just Operation Survive until that. I'm going to go ahead and do Third Rome, though, just because I completely forgot about doing that. That's my bad. Actually, you know what? Even though this just says you need to have completed Romanov Reconstruction, I'm going to wait off on doing Third Rome, just in case. You know, I don't trust the paradox and the achievements at all. Just recruiting a new scientist, and look at this absolute giga chat right here. Before I'd go ahead, take down Tanatuva, Mongolia, since I'm just kind of sitting down doing nothing really, and oops, looks like they're gonna walk into one of my nuclear research facilities. Yeah, unfortunately for them, I kind of ran out of nuke tech a while back. We're just waiting on the thermonuclear bomb, but it would have been very awkward if they walked into that one. Mongolians might be coming back at me with something a bit harder. Oh, I've invaded you, and now I'm going to teach you a thing or two about science, specifically nuclear research, apparently. I just realized, what the hell's my capital back in Cheetah? Did it never move? Have I only just noticed that my capital's been over here the whole time? I'm pretty sure I actually said it to be Moscow, but it might have glitched out because technically I didn't own Moscow when obviously we were still fighting China. That's weird. I guess I live in Cheetah. Oh, there you go. Tsar Bomba. We have got the thermonuclear bomb unlocked. That means we've just got one more achievement to go, which is super heavy metal. It's going to take us a little while to get, though, because I think we're not even halfway. We're almost halfway through. So 400 days, actually not too long at all. We might have some fun with these thermonuclear bombs, though, before we do anything. You know, some people actually don't like the way the nukes actually work in the game, but honestly, I think they are just absolutely spectacular. Oh yeah, I might have inadvertently ruined the US naval invasion there, but that ain't my problem. Ain't on my side. I didn't really get that, other than turning Japan into a well, have you ever seen the game Fallout before? These borders in China are definitely something that I could tell you that much. Oh yeah, also Lord Halifax is in control of the UK as well. That's kind of funny. My justification on the US and getting attention that high really messed up the world in quite a few ways. There you go. We can also safely go to third. I'm sure it was probably fine. It wasn't in the achievement thing. I would have tested it out and been the guinea pig for you guys, but I'm on day 2 recording right now. Yes, the beautiful Third Rome with our mighty capital in Cheetah. Okay, one thing that's kind of cursed, I just realized, is because I obviously puppeted Germany. This is still the German tag under Johann Amen still, and they still actually get economy of conquest, which is really dumb. Yeah, I don't think you're ever going to be able to get off 100% consumer good factory. Sorry about that, Johann. Okay, now with the land cruiser being researched, that is our little achievement right there. Super heavy metal. Nice. Okay, I am wondering though if they finally fixed Shaken Not Stirred. I get the feeling they haven't. We try this every single patch. I refuse to go back to actually get it on the old patches when it did work, so we're going to give this a go. I've got to find someone to coup. Okay, we're going to go ahead and try and coup Manchu. We have just enough, and we just need to have a person with the seducer trait on for this to work, so let's see if they fixed it. Oh, oops, I was just clicking on my special projects, accidentally just released China as a collaboration government. Oops, my bad. Oh, there you go. Might as well make it somewhat sensical and just give them the rest of that land back. Oh, 3 days to go. Will we ever get a answer? We've got our answer. It still doesn't work. I think we can just agree that this is just never getting fixed, is it? Oh, well, fellas, might as well end this off with a bang, since I got a 108 nukes, 180 nukes just sitting around. Yeah, I reckon that'll probably end the world. I don't have a war goal on anyone but Sweden, so you're kind of just sitting there, mind your own business, Sweden, my bad. Oh, look at that. They've all gone red. They're flying. Look at them go. Oh, that's so... Okay, now we're just gonna go ahead, and there comes the booms. Oh man, that, you know, yeah, I gotta say, there's one thing I really like about this DLC. It's this now. It's so much better. And they guys overran all of their armies completely there immediately, and the casualties reflect that nicely. Although 257 men myself, that's gonna cost me. There you go as well. Don't want the old Americans feeling left out as well. The party's coming over to you as well. Don't worry. It does make your skin fall off, but that's all part of the fun. Oh, Turkey finally joined as well. I don't think you really want to do that. Yeah, I don't think you're being subtle enough with these naval invasions, guys, because I can kind of see where you're going here. I also know the perfect counter to them, and I reckon that should see to guys. Maybe a bit more subtlety next time. Oh man, I just realized this repair queue. Oh my god. Oh wow. That looks quite spectacular, but I guess not quite as spectacular as that's about to look. Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna make it all the way over to America to finish this off and get a peace conference, but the least I could do is take down the UK. Now, a lot of people have been complaining the sea line's too hard nowadays, but it's actually pretty easy if you just drop 32 nuclear bombs on it beforehand. Now, chap, we're going for a full capitulation of the US. The UK was just so easy. Finland even managed to get a few naval invasions off. Okay, again, capitulation, I just need the US, Canada, and the Raj, all of which are being worked on. And just in case Australia ends up being a major power, I'm working on that too. Okay, US and the Raj just capitulated at the exact same time. Now we just need Canada, and we are done. Oh, there you go. Well, after playing way longer than I thought I ever would, it's 1955, for God's sake. It's almost 56. Oh boy, okay, I've been playing way too long on this save, but yeah, I just wanted to get that capitulation going, and look how big we are. We got every single achievement we wanted to get, other than the bullseye one, which I didn't even know we can't even get, and unsurprisingly, shaken, not stirred, still to this day impossible to actually get. But we are whittling our way through the new achievements. We got plenty left to do though. I mean, plenty left to do, so make sure you hit the sub button and subscribe, because if you don't, you won't see me doing all these painful achievements to the end of my damn wit. But yeah, that would be really appreciated. Rat comes back at 1 million subscribers, guys. Come on, hit it. I'll wait. Please.